So MAGA Republicans are conflicted right now. Donald Trump is intentionally withholding key information regarding Jeffrey Epstein and the Epstein files and Epstein's client list and much more. It's so clear to the average person like us that he's hiding this because he's in it. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. It's been proven that Trump was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein for over 10 years. 10 years. And MAGA Republicans are showing a level of cognitive dissonance about this issue that is unmatched in the history of mankind. We haven't seen it before. I found this video on Twitter of a MAGA Republican who is absolutely coping and seething over Trump's handling of the Epstein files. So let's check it out. And before you say anything, yes, I know this is Francesca Fiorentini. I know this is a skit. She's freaking hilarious. But she's portraying a character here that is so real. This person exists, and they are everywhere. So let's check it out.
I don't know what everyone's talking about. I am so glad the Epstein case is closed and that the prophecy is complete. Hail Q. And it's all thanks to President Trump, who sacrificed his own safety to bring Jeffrey Epstein to justice. He embedded deep within the inner workings of Epstein's sex trafficking ring, attending parties, sharing girlfriends with Epstein, all so he could ensnare him in a master plan which could only be executed while being president. Think about it. Epstein was arrested on sex trafficking charges when Donald Trump was president. Donald Trump's FBI raided Epstein Island and his home in Manhattan and broke open Epstein's safe that had compromising photos of people in powerful positions. Was Trump in those photos? Absolutely. It was part of the cover.
Bruh.
You've seen Donnie Brasco? Then Trump had to get reelected so he could finally close the case and bring other people who were also in on the job, like Attorney General Pam Bondi, who avoided bringing charges against Jeffrey Epstein when she was Attorney General of Florida between 2011 and 2019 because she too was working deep undercover, waiting for the right moment to finally solve the case. And guess what? She did. And she said he killed himself and there is no client list. I, for one, am so relieved. Hail Q.
Okay. Thank you, Francesca. Here is how you know that the MAGA base is a cult. Francesca is portraying someone who is a part of the MAGA base, right? And for those people, it is impossible that Trump could do something wrong. And when he does, this is what they do. They cope and seethe, and their brain becomes conspiratorial mush. The MAGA base, when they heard from the Trump administration that there is no Epstein client list or that Epstein killed himself, like I said, there's a level of cognitive dissonance, a chemical explosion that goes off in their brain that leads them down the path of where they're concocting ridiculous explanations for Trump's actions. Like Trump and Pam Bondi were actually working undercover instead of working in cahoots with Jeffrey Epstein. They were pretending to be his friend. Donald Trump was pretending to be his best friend for a decade. And he did that so that one day when he became president, he would have the power to put him away. It's crazy. It's no wonder why much of the MAGA base are evangelical fundamentalist Christians, because they're already used to coming up with silly explanations for their bad ideas. They treat Trump like he's Jesus, like he was a perfect man and that he could do no wrong. I would argue that they actually worship Trump more because they don't even worship Jesus, most of them. Most of the evangelicals, they worship the Apostle Paul, but that's a whole different story. Anyway, if you don't already follow Francesca Fiorentini, follow her on all of her socials, on her YouTube channel, The Habituation Room. She's awesome. She's hilarious. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Oh, subscribe to me if you don't already. That would be sweet if you could. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And it looks like if I'm going at the rate I am, I'll get there in the year 2055. Just kidding. Hopefully it's this year. All right. Peace.